Hey guys, so within this video I'm going to share with you guys some tips and strategies on how to apply to college as an undocumented student. Applying college, one, is super stressful and overwhelming, and you're probably being more stressed out as an undocumented student because sometimes your guidance counselor doesn't know how you can apply as an undocumented student. Fear not, I'm going to show you some simple tips, what you should look out for when applying to college, and one, saying you can apply to college as an undocumented student. Some states, from my knowledge and from my research, you can further research this, they don't accept undocumented students. For example, from what I researched, it was Alabama, Georgia, and South Carolina. So within those states, they don't accept undocumented students into their public institutions. But I know a lot of other colleges, they do accept undocumented students. For example, I know New Jersey, I attend Rutgers University in Newark, and they accept undocumented students. When applying for your Common Application, there's going to be a Social Security section. Within the Social Security section of your Common App, you're not going to fill out that section. You're probably going to be freaking out, being like, oh my god, like what if they find out because I didn't enter my Social Security number? Don't freak out. Actually, even if you're a U.S. citizen, you can volunteer and be like, hey, I'm not going to enter my Social Security number onto the Common Application. So it's not required. Even a U.S. citizen can be like, no, I'm not entering it. So you're completely fine. And you can apply to college and you're not going to be rejected because you're undocumented and because you did not fill out your Social Security number on the Common Application. Another tip is it's going to be the same application generally when it comes to the Common App. So don't fill out that section for Social Security. And you're going to do the same thing as everyone else. Do your recommendation letters, do your essays, your additional essays colleges ask you to, entering your SAT and ACT scores, your extracurricular activities, your honors, etc. When it comes to filling out your FAFSA form, it is going to be a little bit different. So your FAFSA application as an undocumented student, because you do not have a Social Security number, you cannot enter your Social Security number. And you may hear about federal and Pell Grants for low-income students. Unfortunately, because you're an undocumented student, you do not qualify for federal and Pell Grants. But I strongly suggest you to file for FAFSA because colleges have scholarships for undocumented students who are low income. And the only way they can verify that you're low income is if you fill out your FAFSA. So on your FAFSA application, they're going to ask for your Social Security. So on the section where they ask for your Social Security, you're just going to be entering zeros in replacement of the numbers of a normal Social Security. Your FAFSA application, it is going to get rejected because you're not a U.S. citizen. Don't be afraid. There are steps in place in which you would have to do. The other tip that I would have when filling out your FAFSA application as an undocumented student is they're going to ask a little section on it saying, are you a U.S. citizen or are you a legal resident? You have to say yes or no. On this section, you have to say no. I'm telling you, you have to say no. Because if you, in the future, you want to apply for your green card or U.S. citizenship, because you inputted yes and because you lied about your status, you actually will have a less likely chance of getting your U.S. citizenship or your legal residency, which I personally believe that they will deny your application, like later on if you go through the process of like becoming legal and so on like that within the United States. So, repeating again, put in no for that section. Those are all my tips and strategies that I have for you guys. Do well in your classes, do well in your GPA, stay involved, and best of all, apply to college.